Yo, Adam Saxon with GuineCube, and in this video, we'll talk about what's going on with Power BI. We've heard all of the Microsoft Fabric updates. You've been seeing a lot of Fabric videos here on GuineCube, talking Fabric in our live streams that happen every Saturday morning. And what about Power BI? Like, Patrick loves Power BI. I love Power BI. You probably love Power BI. I want to tell you that Power BI is still front and center, right? This is still a big part of Microsoft Fabric. When I say Fabric, I'm not excluding Power BI, I am including it, right? So it's part of the Microsoft Fabric platform and SaaS offering. If you were using Power BI, well, you just got a lot of new added capabilities as part of it. So if you think about Power BI and the portal experiences, the workspaces, the capacities, the administration aspects of it, the interconnecting pieces that we can leverage with Power BI, those things are still present, but now it's been expanded, right? And so when we think about a workspace can have much more than just Power BI. When we think about the portal itself, we've got these new persona experiences for not only Power BI, but data engineering, data science, data warehousing, all of these different capabilities. And these are now the platform of Microsoft Fabric. And then we've got Power BI workloads and capabilities that are part of that. When we think about reports and data sets, paginated reports, interactive reports, these are all things that are part of Power BI itself and that make Power BI amazing. Power BI Desktop is still there and still getting updates. One big question I've had from several, both customers and even internally, is how do I migrate my existing Power BI content over to Microsoft Fabric? The great thing is you don't have to. It's already there. So the minute Microsoft Fabric was turned on, guess what? Your workspaces are still workspaces. Your Power BI reports are still in those workspaces. And so you don't have to migrate anything. It's just there. If you already had Power BI premium capacity for your organization, well, guess what? That now supports all of the Fabric workloads. So now you can actually leverage the full capabilities of Microsoft Fabric, including Power BI. And if you want to learn more about the different licensing options, what happens with Pro and Premium per user, check out this licensing video. I just go through all of those options. So definitely be sure to check that out to understand that more. Again, one thing you've been seeing a lot of the videos that we've been publishing so far on Microsoft Fabric is about some of those new workloads and new capabilities inside of Microsoft Fabric. There's a lot of education that needs to happen. A lot of people are trying to understand what this is all about. How do I leverage shortcuts? How to think about OneLake? There's notebook capabilities and Spark capabilities, all these new things. But what if you're just using Power BI, right? I was just doing work. I've got projects that are in play. Continue to do that. None of that's going away. So the ability to import data into Power BI, to leverage direct query, to create reports, publish reports, all of that is still available today. So if you're used to that, if you know that, continue doing that. But now you've got other tools in your tool belt that you can start thinking about when it comes to future projects, or maybe if you want to improve existing projects, how do we maybe think about these new capabilities and leverage those capabilities to take Power BI even further? If you've already got projects in flight, or you've already been planning projects that leverage Power BI, don't feel like you have to disrupt that just because there's something new in the mix, right? If you have time to evaluate that and incorporate that in your project plans, awesome. But if you've already got something in flight, continue with that path. And then as you think about new projects, that's where you may want to start rethinking about Microsoft Fabric as a whole, and how do we leverage those capabilities when we think about OneLake and one copy of the data, so on and so forth. Probably the biggest new capability for Power BI that came with Microsoft Fabric is this direct lake capability. So this idea of one copy, if we get data into the lakehouse and being able to leverage that across the different engines that are in Microsoft Fabric, including Power BI, that is very powerful and something you should be learning more about. Those are things that are going to propel Power BI usage. And guess what? There's going to be more great capabilities coming for Power BI. Power BI is not going to stop. It's going to continue iterating, adding new capabilities. One of the big announcements that was made was Git integration inside of Microsoft Fabric. And guess what? The June 2023 release of Power BI Desktop has this Power BI project capability. So the ability to save out a Power BI Desktop report and data model to a folder with JSON files that make it usable with Git. So we can do diffs and merges, things of that nature. You also saw the announcements on Copilot for Power BI. Everyone's going bananas over Copilot for Power BI. This is another great capability that will be coming in the future. So, stay tuned to this channel and the Fabric blogs to learn more about that once it's announced and available for public preview. The thing I love was what Zoe Douglas talked about in the Build 2023 session, where she talked about the vision of what's ahead, not necessarily like what's coming tomorrow, but what they're thinking about with improvements to Power BI Desktop and DAX capabilities, authoring capabilities. Those are all things they're focused on to improve Power BI and make it more usable for you. So I hope this helps you understand just Power BI as a whole and how it fits in with Microsoft Fabric. We're still going to focus on Power BI. Patrick yells at me all the time, we need a Power BI video. We need a Power BI video. And we will. We will still help you engage and learn and leverage Power BI within your organization. If you want to learn more about Microsoft Fabric all up, check out this playlist that we've put together just to help you get started learning all the new things. Again, keep engaging with our Power BI content on this channel and join us every Saturday for our live streams. As always, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.